Welcome to From Creeping to Preaching. I'm your host, Renee R. White, a proud native Washingtonian, born and raised and still live here in the heart of D.C. I spent many years of my life in this incredible city, and it's not just my home, it's where my story began and where my passion for uplifting my community, especially the youth. This podcast is a space where we can have real raw conversations about life, faith, and purpose, all rooted in the experience of someone who has walked these very streets and understands the struggles and the beauty of life in DC. Hello, listeners. This is Season 3, Episode 15. Season 3, Episode 15, and I call it Faith, Love, and the Travel Bug. That's Faith, Love, and the Travel Bug. Welcome back to Creeping to Preaching, the podcast where we have faith. We talk about faith, healing, love, relationship growth, and real life transformation. Today's episode, Faith, Love, and the Traveling Bug. This is not just a love story. This is a faith story, a divine timing story, a courthouse wedding story, a Valentine's Day surprise story, and a travel testimony. And listen, if you ever felt the shift after surrendering to God, this one is for you. So let me take you back. We had just gotten aligned to serve God. Not half-stepping, not playing church, not pretending. We were serious. We had made a decision. We were going to serve God. For real. When that alignment happens, acceleration follows. I'm at work, and you all know, when you're at work as a police officer, especially at Capitol, you cannot afford distractions. You must stay focused. You must stay alert. You must stay sharp. My phone rang. It's my friend. He says, "We're getting married on the 14th. Now listen, I didn't scream. I didn't panic. I didn't drop my radio. I just kept working, because when you wear that badge, your emotions come second. The missions come first. So I casually tell my partner, I'm getting married on the 14th. She started laughing. On Valentine's Day? I said, no, the 14th. She said, girl, that's Valentine's Day. And I said, oh. I went back to work. Now, how many of you all would have shut the whole shift down? That day came so fast, February the 14th, Valentine's Day. We went down to the Justice of Peace. No big venue. No expensive decorations. No 200 guest lists. We was the first couple that day, and that meant something to me. First, fresh, aligned, and simple. After the ceremony, there was a microphone and a journalist there interviewing couples. And they asked, several questions. How did you meet? What made you choose today? What makes your love special? And I'm standing there thinking, God, look at you. Because when you align yourself with purpose, God will spotlight your obedience. They ran that story the entire weekend. My entire department saw the ceremony, and instead of whispers, they were celebrations. Instead of judgment, there was joy, and that meant everything. We didn't have a big, expensive wedding, and because of that, we had 2 honeymoons. And let me say that again, 2 honeymoons. The courthouse wedding funded expenses, we will never forget. We boarded a cruise ship and sailed through the Caribbean islands for 7 days. Clear water, turquoise oceans, island breeze, steel drums, sunsets that looked like God painted them himself. That's when it happened. I got bit by the travel bug. Have you ever felt that? The moment you realize the world is bigger than your block, bigger than your city, bigger than your comfort zone. Travel expands your thinking. It stretches your perspective. It teaches you gratitude, and I was hooked. Less than a year later, From Rome, we cruised to the Mediterranean islands to the Greek islands. Santorini, blue domes, white buildings, history beneath our feet, ancient ruins whispering stories. I remember standing there thinking, a girl from D.C., a police officer, aligned with God, married on Valentine's Day, now walking through Rome. You can't tell me obedience doesn't open doors. After that, it became tradition. Every year, November or December, we planned a trip, not because we were rich, but because we were intentional. We chose experiences over excess. We chose memories over material things. We chose stamps on passports over stress. And it started with alignment. When you align your relationship with God, decisions get clear. Timing gets sharper. Peace gets stronger. Doors open unexpectedly. We didn't plan a virtual courthouse moment. We didn't plan media coverage. We didn't plan becoming the department's Valentine's love story. But when we move with purpose, favor follows. Let me talk to my professionals for a second. How many of you are balancing high pressure careers and personal life? How many of you know what it means to stay focused when your life is changing? As officers, we don't get to fall apart mid-shift. We compartmentalize. Y'all know what I'm saying. Compartmentalize. We move forward. But here's what I learned. We compartmentalize. We can be disciplined and we still be dreaming. We can serve your country and still build your love story. We can protect others and still pursue joy. Let me ask you something. Did you ever catch the travel bug? Was it your first cruise, your first flight, your first passport stamp, your first time leaving your state? And do you still have it? Or did life slow down? Talk to me in the comments. DM me, email me, share your story. Because this podcast isn't just about your journey. It's about ours together. Looking back, it all started when we aligned ourselves to serving God. That alignment led to marriage. That marriage led to celebration. The celebration led to travel. The travel led to expansion. And expansion changed how I saw the world. Sometimes the biggest blessings come from the simplest decisions. A courthouse, a microphone, a cruise, a passport, a yes. If this episode blessed you, subscribe to my podcast. Spotify, Apple, iHeart, YouTube. Look me up. I'm your girl. See me on Friday at 9 a.m. Tune in every week on Friday. Grab your copy of my book on Amazon or Barnes & Noble. As you read along, you'll see the twists, turns, and the triumph unfolding, gaining a deeper understanding of my testimony and life-changing lessons behind every story. Let's walk this path together. Your journey of healing and hope is just one page away. Let's keep this conversation going. I'm excited to hear how you're peeling back your layers and embracing your moment of faith, fun, and the traveling bug. Also, make sure you visit my website, creepingandpreaching.com, for updates, fresh merch, resources, and information about upcoming episodes. I'd like to thank my producer, McKinley, with Moving in Motion by Mac. See you next week.